Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with Najia. We're doing Tarotscopes today for December 2024 for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for Gemini. So if you want to do a customized reading for yourself, all you have to do is go on to a simple Google search for free, birth chart, and you can find out your sun, moon, and rising sign. Most of you know your sun sign, but a lot of you don't know your moon or your rising sign, which is also called the ascendant. You can just watch the sun sign, but these are short enough reads if you want to customize them for yourself. They're about like 15 to 18 minutes. So I'm going to tune into Gemini energy. Just give me a moment. I do a lot of things on my channel, by the way, as I shuffle here. I do a lot on my channel. I do celebrity readings. And one of our favorite celebrities is a Gemini, Johnny Depp. If you have a favorite Gemini celebrity, please put that in the comments. I read each and every comment. And I really, really am dedicated to teaching people more about intuition and how to develop your own psychic skills, because the veil is thinning. It has been thinning. It's a wonderful time to manifest and reach to people you love and reach to your angels and guides on the other side of the veil. There's a lot more easier communication nowadays. All you have to do is develop it with diligence and be open to it. And I also do some world predictions, how to prepare for some of the changes. I've had a lot of things come true, and which is also important, why I teach people to tune into their angels and guides, because change is not easy for most people. I find change really difficult myself, even though I'm a mutable sign. Mutable is usually adaptable. I'm a Virgo. All right, I got the hit to cut the cards right here. All right, let's see what we got for Gemini. All right, we're going to do tarot and oracle. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I haven't been well, but just please excuse me. I don't normally sound like this, but I really want to get your readings out this week because I want you to have a preview for December. And the next card we have is a Tower in reverse. Okay, and we have Eight of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to give you some meanings for this, and I'm also going to read an oracle. And some of you like if I speak slower, some of you like if I speak faster. I can't please everyone, and you know what? I do this for free. These are free readings. This is my private time. All you have to do, it's really simple. Just go on the gear. There's a little gear sign on YouTube that will show you gives you 5 to 7 different speeds, depending whether you're on a computer or iPhone. And all you have to do is just make it faster or slower. I use it to teach my dance students. If I have a song that I need to slow down, I can make it half as slow or even slower, depending on what device I'm on. So anyway, the Knight of Pentacles. Knights always want to come to the rescue, okay? But when this is in reverse, there is always a blockage. Whenever a knight is in reverse, there's always something not going right. And sorry, I've got my sparkles getting in my mouth. I apologize. I'm not good at editing, so. But you have to love me anyway. Sicker with sparkles in my mouth. I'm trying to look cosmic for my audience, for the astrology, for the astrological signs, trying to spice things up on this old lady here. Anyway, the Knight of Pentacles, generally speaking, when you're in good standing, when you're feeling in your element, is a very hardworking, like efficient, responsible knight, slow moving, does things slowly, thinks everything out, And that would be in the upright position. And in that position, you would be empowered. And when you get a card that is less desirable, it may be a hard month. We go through cycles. I like to tell my clients to think about the positive meaning of the card when it's in the upright position, because that's what you want to strive for. You want to flip the energy around and raise your vibration so you can come up to that night that can be there for someone, to help them and to aid them, with finances, right? Also, this night is also typically striving to increase their finances, because in the tarot, you have a progression from the page to the knight to the queen to the king, and the king has the most power and all the riches. So there is a progression, so this knight is also, trying to better themselves. But in the reverse position, there's a real lack of self-discipline because you're bored. You're feeling apathy about moving forward in life and your productivity and what you want to do for your work, for your health even. You may be slacking off in your health. You're just feeling stuck. Also, because this night normally takes it slow and thinks about every little detail, it's a wonderful night. It has, an air and earth sign ruling it. But it can sometimes get stuck in like perfectionism. Like the negative aspect of the reversal of this night is like, oh, I can't get this done because if it has to be perfect, and you just can't finish the project because you're like, wow, I'm feeling stuck, it's not perfect yet. And then you're not feeling the reward, the joy of the work. So that's what is saying for sun, moon, and rising sign for Gemini. Now, Gemini, you have a very agile mind. You're very mercurial, and of course you like to do things well. You're very good at it. You're good at many things because you learn a lot. You like to read and you like to learn a lot of things. So this can be a very difficult situation for you, and where you would really have to raise your vibration and turn things around. Now, the tower in reverse is actually not as bad sometimes as the tower, excuse me, upright. And often in the tarot, they'll say the tower card is happening for you and not to you. And it's a number 16, 1 and 6, which equals 7. 7 is like a spiritual assessment number. The tower is when everything that you've built up and you just thought was so great is crumbling. It's just suddenly crumbling, and you're just like, what the hell happened? You could even have, because this is kind of an earth sign, so it may have to do with earth or with heart, that some kind of thing is breaking in those relations, like with your finances or with your body structure. Maybe like your teeth are breaking, the tower has the crown falling off. Maybe you're actually having physical issues with your body. And then these are emotional issues that you're walking away from with the cups, and the next card I'll talk about. But when it's these are the things you've built up that are like no longer serving you, that you may have been um, feeling stuck in, right? Feeling stuck, and you've worked so hard. Let's just say you have some kind of job, and you say, "Oh my God, I've worked so hard. This job, I've built up my credentials." Sorry, I'm like all like sweating today and not feeling good. So I'm like trying to get my hair comfortable because it's like everything. I apologize, but I really want to get the video for everybody this week. I know you're all looking forward to it. And I post every day, so I'm trying to get everything done for you. Anyway, so when you have this night combined with the tower in reverse, right? Um, this night is like typically is saying like, oh, I worked so hard for something to achieve something, you know, I'm working toward this goal to be like the king of pentacles, right? And you've built a lot up, you've worked hard and slow, maybe for many, many, many years. And then this job you have, or a business, most likely a job you already have because it's not wands, but or a business, you know, that you've put so much into, suddenly is crumbling, or maybe you got fired, maybe you got laid off, maybe maybe there's like been major restructuring in the company and it just feels like traumatic. But when it's in reverse, you're starting to you know, you're dealing with fear of change, obviously. Change is hard, right? But and there's a lot of collapsing going on of all this structure, and you know, you're restless and everything, but it's you're also starting to realize it's a time of personal transformation. So when it's in reverse, you are afraid, but you're like, you start to like, you know, like it's always darkest before the dawn. You're in that moment where it's always darkest before the dawn, and you start to realize, oh wow, the sun will come, the sun will rise again. And I can see that maybe this is happening for my highest good. You can't see the full picture yet. You just see the tower crumbled, you know, it's just a mess, you know, like walking through an area after an earthquake or a war zone, and that's how you feel. Well, anyway, so again, we have this procrastination issue, um, things happening to you, for you, to you, because it's for you, because you're procrastinating and you're feeling apathy. And this is showing emotionally why you're staying in the situation that you've been staying in. Besides that, you work so hard to build it up slow and steadily. Eight's an empowerment number, and it shows that you know, that you're you're not in the reverse position. You're not able you're not able to empower yourself and walk away from something, because in the upright position it's like, oh, I realized, you know what, this job or this relationship, because these are cups, it, you know, and this could be like relationships at work or something like that. It could be in your own family, something you've built up and invested in. Um, you realize, you know, in the upright position, you'd say, well, I realize the situation and I need to seek higher ground and I need to go quietly. I'm not going to go be above everyone and give them hell for it. Um, you know, that would be like, I'm going to walk away quietly, leave all my cups standing nicely lined up, you know, just kind of respect the relationships I've built up over time, but I need to leave. I need to move on. But in the reverse position is like, you are putting it off. You're just trying one more time. Again, there's a sense of apathy, the same kind of apathy in this card. And again, there's a fear of change, right? It's right next to a fear of change card. There's there's this issue. You know, there's a fear of change, a fear of loss, you know? You're just like, no, I got to try one more time. I got to try one more time. I've worked so hard. I've worked so hard. And and the universe is trying to help you by destroying something that you've built up. I know that's really hard to believe. I I've been through these tower moments multiple times. I know it's really hard. Let's let's get a card from spirit animal for you, Gemini. And also I want to tell you that another card just fell out when I was picking up the deck. So I want to tell you about the Magician in reverse, because I think it may apply to you, because it kind of fell out of the deck as I was moving it. And normally, you know, I told you Geminis are really good at everything, because and I mean, they got a sharp mind. They can manifest their life dreams pretty easily. because they're just so adept at studying and learning about things. And the magician has all the tools on the table, but it's in reverse. And again, it's showing like, that you're feeling a lack of confidence and insecure, and maybe you're like a little, too focused on yourself right now rather than focusing on spirit. I'm, and because to manifest, you need to have that connection to spirit. So it's in reverse. So let me cleanse the cards a little bit with the sage, right? And it also brings a good vibration to my reading, as well as the bells. Yeah. All right. It's going to focus on Gemini. We're going to, I got a message for you already. What is it? Let's see. I was told to cut the deck immediately. Beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Well, the tower ripped up your original foundation. Oh my God. That would make sense. So, I do all these readings, to lift people's spirits in different ways and to help you to navigate life and connect to spirit. So if you could just give me a like, a thumbs up, use the notification bell, share the video. I think even comments help. But I really love hearing from you. I want to hear if your November readings were correct about November, because I loaded them up last month. It would mean a lot to me. And if you want to become a member, there's some perks to being a member, right? That's where you can pay $1.99 a month to be a member. But beaver spirit, you see this adorable little creature. He's got a hold of some leaves. It even looks like a feather. Let me just take my glasses and check it out for you. Yeah, there's a feather on that branch as well. And that's the number 6. 6 is like when you realize you're taking responsibility for something. And in numerology, you can also watch my numerology video to have more understanding about the number 6 in tarot and oracle decks. But it's talking about laying a solid foundation. And you see the color green behind the beaver? That's talking about the heart chakra and healing. Green is the color of healing and building and thriving and feeling love. We normally associate like pink or red, but in the chakra world, it's the heart chakra is green, and that is connected to healing. We can think of nature, the green, the growing, and that chlorophyll healing and giving you sustenance. It's a beautiful card. Let's read about this card, because oracle decks are different than tarot decks, and they're not a set system. Each author has their own meaning. So we're going to read. I intuitively told you what's going on with the beaver. The beaver is a builder, and they build things, kind of like the Knight of Pentacles, slowly and steadily. They're very industrious. But I'm going to read what Colette Baron Reed says about her cards, because she is the author. And we pulled this in the upright position, by the way. So it says, Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Beaver Spirit's here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with universal consciousness so you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams, right? If with the spirit as your partner, think of your partner as spirit. It's there to help you. You have to ask your angels and guides and your higher self and partner up with that, because that'll make everything much easier, and you won't have to like plod along like, really slow and feeling horrible, like the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It has that, oh no, energy. It's so hard, when it's in reverse. It's just so hard. So you can partner with spirit, all right? Think about that relationship, with spirit. You bring the twigs and the branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time. You'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of your life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles wasn't feeling the purpose. This is spirit telling you what to do to help you, all right? And your life will be filled with love and joy and rich with magic and meaning. Oh my God, that sounds wonderful, right? This is great. This is great. I'm happy for you. You have a solution, Gemini. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably. Because we didn't have that with the tower, right? Okay. Or yeah, if you build on a sturdy foundation. So the problem is maybe everything you built up before, it wasn't a sturdy foundation. Or maybe its time has come, right? That could be true. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate. Remember, I told you to make your energy consistent and deliberate, like reverse your Knight and bring it into balance as the Knight of Pentacles upright. That's what you want to do with that energy. I help people change their energy in my reading, so I can only refer to it that way. Anyway, that which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and energy of this wonderful, productive time. Hey, the tower came down, so you could have this wonderful, productive time for a clearing, right? Have faith with spirit to co-create with you. Your success is assured. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. Well, if you enjoyed this reading, please do all of the things I mentioned. You could also send me a SuperThanks or PayPal, Venmo, buy me a coffee, any one of those donations in my description box, or book a reading with me. I'd be happy to read for you. Thank you so much. I will see you, Gemini, next month. Take care. Love to hear from you in the comments. Bye.